Alright, here for the final round. Obviously not playing anything, or for anything, since I'm 1 and 2. But our hand looks pretty good. Too many 1-mana things, though. I need more free spells. Let's see if I got paired up this time. That's my opponent's name, Moreno. Nope. He is also 1 and 2. If I was getting paired up, I would consider conceding after I beat him. But so this is interesting. So if I probe into a land, he has to block. So I'm going to try and do that. He's just got some Infectors. And there it is. So if he does not block, then he is getting Tainted Striked. Alternatively, I should have struck first, get an extra ground rift, and then made his guy not be able to block. See, I gotta slow down. I gotta actually pay attention to what's going on, but I think he's like in the hurt locker anyway. I'm not sure if he can win by just blocking, you know. So I don't think he's gonna block, but I definitely should have had the turn 2 kill. It was there, I just missed it. Because I am big stupids. Big stupids. It's just 9 damage. No big deal. We had the turn 2 though. It's pretty good. Yeah. So needed some extra work, but we still got him. Infected the Infect deck. How's that taste, buddy? How's that taste? Reading my cards, almost certainly. Alright, turn 2. Where was that before? So we're basically a combo matchup. The discard is okay, and like stuff like the strobes are okay, and Dismember is nice to stop him. Pyroclasm is also okay, but kind of slow, and I'm not really trying to kill all his guys. Plus, he could just kill me with Inkmoth Nexus, so I'm not too interested in Pyroclasm. So on the draw, so the Spirit Guides seem okay. Those might end up being what I cut, though. I'm really missing these gut shots. Like, I guess these Thought Seizes aren't great. So I think I'm just going to cut some of those. Yeah, I think I'd rather have the Spirit Guides than those. Yeah, that looks good to me. It's kind of cool that Death Shadow is just a free roll in this matchup, but it also kind of sucks because from playing this deck a little bit so far, it seems like they need to be hitting you a little bit in order to get Death Shadow online. So this hand is okay since it has a removal spell, and then any spell I draw by turn 3 can combo him out. And I'm not gonna mess around here. I'm just gonna dismember that thing right now. Okay, so he's got the Ichor Claw Mirror. So it's all about whether or not I think he has the turn 3 kill. I could certainly just dismember that, and then maybe he just doesn't have any other stuff to play. Alternatively, I could just play Killing Fiend, hope he doesn't have 10. It's like not that hard though. It's just like a couple Groundswells, Might of Old Crosas. I don't know. I feel like we'll be in the same position next turn, so it's not that bad to just kill that stuff. And I'm definitely going to fetch the last Blood Crypt out, and I will probably pay life. So he has the Nexus. No, I'm not going to pay life. I think my... well, Thoughtseize is pretty good. I was just kind of worried about, like, drawing a free spell and then, like, not having the life to cast it, or, like, a Thoughtseize. Oh, he has his own Dismember. Interesting. So I would have got blown out if I just played my thing. So now I'm at 4 life. But we're looking pretty good if we draw a spell. So maybe the discard's better than I thought because he actually has Dismember too. And that should do it. That should do it. Oh, that does not do it. I'm actually really dumb. This does not trigger this. I was like counting it for Storm or whatever. So that's kind of awkward. Okay. So now I paid the 2 life, and if I draw like a probe or something, we're just like dead. It like doesn't count. So I need to draw an actual spell. Spell. Yeah, that doesn't do it. So now we are dead to his vines, unfortunately. So hopefully he just hasn't drawn anything. It doesn't go for it here, although I think it's relatively safe for him to go for it. Plus it's like kind of dangerous. Yeah, if he has the Groundswell too, then he doesn't have to do anything. He can just hold open vines to protect his thing. Yeah. Death Shadow is not going to do it. Oh man, we're so close. Alright, since we're on the play, I don't think I need those Spirit Guides. He's basically a turn 3 deck as well. And I think that's good. Just have some more discard to try and protect our guys from his Dismembers and maybe slow him down. This is interesting. I don't want a mulligan, I know that. Just a matter of whether or not I can pay life quick enough. Oh, Spellskite. That's pretty good against me too. So I think it's just the Confluence that deals us the most damage. Unless we draw like a Fetch or a Blood Crypt, but I think that's still fine. He basically has to play Glistener off on turn 1 and then I get to Dismember it. Okay, so we did draw another way to deal us damage, but that's fine. Can always do it next turn, as long as we get to run these Death Shadows out this turn. That's all that really matters. So we got a couple of Wildnickottles. Okay. Oh, it didn't write it down, but he had a pump spell and a spell skate. Do. Couple of 9/9s, no big deal. Ugh. That is it. A turn 3 kill. Turn 2 and turn 3. It's not bad. So, went 2 and 2. Lost to Pod and Affinity, which are 2 big decks. And Affinity is certainly close, and Pod is pretty close too. These last 2 are like the matchups that I want to play against, where they have very little interaction and are also just like, you know, turn 3 or turn 4 decks. But it was pretty fun. Also lost to BBD, I guess, which we should count. So overall, not the best record, but it was pretty sweet. Got to kill people on turn 2 and turn 3, so what's not to love, right? If you guys want to play this in a tournament, maybe you shouldn't. I don't know, but it depends what your goals are, I guess. Like, if you want to have fun and kill people with a bunch of like unplayable garbage, then this is the deck for you.